Hello.
Just doing a quick tour around.
Nice. This room is terrible.
Yeah.
Do the what, sorry?
Ah.
Might fix the problem I was having. Yeah, can I suggest you are more professional than us?
What light just came on?
The lights.
We've done an hour of recording.
Is it dark?
We were trying to decide if it was too dark, which is what we wanted your opinion on.
I was like that. We need to talk to Russell because this looks kind of blue.
Yeah, it will.
It's great.
You can review that.
We looked like we were both dead.
I think that's no. It's fun. It's all part of the process. It's really good. It's really good
just
here.
Very quickly, these are the kind of
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
We'll want a bit of a discount for this, but right. Let's go.
Was that one off and that one?
And that one. Yeah, this looks so much better.
Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
Welcome to the 5-Star Podcast. I'm Charlie.
And I'm John.
Each episode, we surprise each other with Google reviews from different sectors and locations.
And my job is a sales and marketing consultant. Charlie is a finance and operations consultant. We believe that gives us the right to critique these businesses.
Absolutely. And give some life coaching to the reviewers in the process.
Yeah. So what sector are we looking at today, Chuckles?
So we are looking at the fitness sector.
Oh, brilliant. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that I am really into that. Charlie, not so much. I'm not about body shaming, but a bit chonky, whereas I, the athlete.
Yes. So today we're going to look at a gym chain.
Nice.
But we're going to look at a specific location within that chain.
Right, so it's not not necessarily wholly independent. It's one location.
One location of a chain of, I think they have.
That was with the Mac saying
Fine.
That the last episode is transferred.
Wonderful.
Sorry.
We're doing many things at once. We're spinning plates.
Yeah.
We're covering all the poddy stuff ourselves. We're looking at 18 locations.
Oh wow, that's pretty big.
That's what sits within this. I think that's what I've got from my research. The location of this franchise is Canada.
Nice. Where in
Yeah.
Canada? Oh, this is going to be interesting.
So it's in BC, British Columbia.
Yeah.
I've gone for one specific gym of this chain, but it's essentially near Vancouver. But there's loads in and around that area.
Vancouver? I barely even know her. I'm going to do that with every word, every place name that ends in a
Anyway, so yeah, I feel like gyms are a big part of people's lives. Everyone's encouraged to exercise.
I've got a membership.
Most people have a gym membership, or at least a fitness membership of sorts.
Yeah.
Whether that's gym, CrossFit, yoga, whatever.
Are you a member of a gym, or you swim a lot?
I'm obviously a member of a gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other things do you do other than swimming?
Weights
Do
and
you?
yoga and running.
Wow.
All of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is why you look so healthy compared to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not consistent enough.
I'm pretty consistent. I haven't been for about 6 months.
That's not true. You sent me a picture of your thighs after your workout the other day.
That was with a PT, and I do that in her flat.
Interesting.
Yeah, it feels more like we have a kind of
Weird
client
affair.
sex worker relationship.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Her dog's often on the mat with me.
Stunning.
Tiny little thing. It's great.
Oh, what dog is it?
One of those really small ones that looks like an
teacup.
Afro mouse.
Like a teacup Maltese or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'll find out and let you know.
Send me a pic.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so sector facts.
Sector facts.
this is where I ask you questions and you ruin the questions with questions.
I won't do that.
As of June 2023, how many fitness and recreational sports centres do you think there were in Canada?
In Canada.
Yeah. Well, this is the fucking location,
Yeah.
mate.
Okay. All right.
It'd be a bit weird if I'd said, how many fitness and recreational sports centres do you think there were in the Philippines?
Yeah, no, that's really ridiculous. And I did ask it with a question that ruined the segment. How
True
many?
to form.
This is my understanding of Canada is problematic. I think so. That's going to make my answers a bit.
Why?
Because I went there once.
Okay.
Went up in a U-Haul, turned around, came back.
Okay.
So I've been to Canada because I wanted to get that tick and have it in my passport. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. I know it's massive. It's really wide, but not as tall as America.
Yeah.
And it's not as populous. So I'm going to say locations. I'm going to say 50,000.
Way off.
5 million.
We're getting worse.
5,000?
It says here.
Does it begin with a 5?
No, it begins
Oh.
with a 9, and I'm already questioning my facts. So it says there's 9,493.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like enough, does it? Did you use that thing that I programmed to do our research?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm not questioning
I used
that.
Google.
Did you read the AI answer or did you read something else?
I think I read the AI answer.
Oh, okay. But let's just imagine it's right.
It must be.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point in AI if it's not?
To take over the world and make us all its flesh factories. That's the point of it.
Okay. Around 16.67%.
Around 60.
Before that feels fucking unnecessary.
Yeah.
Of Canadians are gym members. Now that doesn't feel high enough to me.
About 17%.
Lovely stuff.
No, that doesn't feel high enough.
No.
All of the Canadians I know are buff as fuck.
Yeah, I only know, technically I know 2.
Right.
One is my brother-in-law.
Oh, wow. You know him pretty well then.
I do, yeah. And,
Buff?
No.
Hmm.
Very tall, naturally slender.
I fucking hate those guys.
Honestly, if you saw what he eats as well.
Is he beautiful? Oh, that's a bit of a tough question.
I won't answer that. It's my brother-in-law.
Right, okay, I'm taking from that.
I think he's a handsome guy.
He's pretty hot.
No, he's a handsome guy.
Okay.
He's very tall.
Yeah, very slender.
Very slender and eats like mainly just red meat and carbs.
Oh.
I know.
Why aren't I tall and slender? I eat that.
I know. But temperament-wise, one of the nicest people you could ever meet.
Incredible people.
Excellent sense of humour.
Yeah.
The reason I technically know 2 is he has procreated with my sister.
Right.
So
okay.
essentially I have a Canadian niece, but
Nice.
I don't think she has a Canadian passport because they live in Australia.
Oh my God, she's got such a screwed up accent now.
She honestly does. Her accent is bonkers. She's a real cutie.
Yeah.
So she says things like Harway,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
is
wow.
the Canadian.
Yeah.
But then she now has an Australian accent. So says stuff like...
She does it with a question inflection. Hallway.
Yeah. So she has the intonation. And then, although Canadians have that anyway. Canadians have a bit of...
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, so that's not a huge leap. But then my sister has no accent. So whereas I sound like a farmer, my sister was better educated than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there like just a different state school, or did your sisters
No,
go
she
to
went to
public
private school.
And you didn't?
I did for my primary, but not my secondary.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do I not know this about you? I think
that's-
you've told me this.
That's where you bed in, isn't it? Secondary school is where you
Yeah.
formulate your personality.
Yeah, and all of your friends who go on to become MPs.
Yeah. So does mean that neither of my sisters have an accent at all. So
Just
she
like
sounds very
RP.
English, not RP. It's not that extreme,
But
but she just doesn't sound like a farmer.
From Surrey.
That's it. So my niece has quite a
Right.
quite
Wow, that's cool.
an eclectic mix. Anyway, Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians. Can we know your niece's name?
I'm not going to do that actually.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I don't know.
Let's call her Steve.
That is my brother-in-law's name.
Well, okay, right. I'm going to guess it. Shanice?
Yes.
Great.
Nailed it. So yeah.
Hi, Shanice.
Stephen
But
Shanice.
you shouldn't be listening to this. Your auntie keeps swearing on it.
Yeah. Oh, there is no way my sister would let her listen to this. Anyway, back to Canada gym facts.
Canada gym facts.
So from 2015 to 2020, gym industry grew by 4% per year.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not
That's
bad.
Good continual growth.
Yeah.
Fitness industry in Canada contributes to the economy through taxes, employment, and other factors. Sure, obvious. Contributed 2.28 billion directly
Wow.
in 2021.
In 2021. Okay. That's not bad, given
Random
that gyms were
facts.
closed in 2020 for a lot of Canada.
Sure, but don't forget they did a lot of like online stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
Online classes and things like that.
Yeah,
Although
that's true.
Canada lockdown rules were different,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah,
I think.
but they were a bit more stringent than the US, where it was like, kiss
Well, it's just
everybody.
bonkers, wasn't it?
Yeah, not kiss everybody. Obviously, they don't kiss in the US anymore.
So the gym chain is called Fitness World.
Fitness World. Okay.
And I think this is like their pure gym.
I was going to say, I almost can see the logo. Is it only Canada, or is it
It's
also
only
the US?
Canada,
Okay.
which is why I think there's those 18 locations.
Yeah, of
I
course.
basically counted them from the footer
Right. Okay.
on
Nice.
their website.
Terrible idea. People think that's SEO, and it's not SEO. It
Mate.
just makes you have a massive footer.
Their footer is bigger than my feet. And I'm size 7.
I wonder what your foot size is in pixels.
Yeah, I wonder. But it's the website, which I will show you in a sec, is just classic gym. I have no distinctive opinion one way or another because it's exactly what I was expecting. It's not awful. It's not incredible. It's just what, and their tagline, reach your goals.
Right. Okay.
Fine with that.
Well,
I have no opinion on that.
yeah, it could be a consultancy for something else.
It could be, but their main banner on their site is video, and it is just people working out.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't be guessing what this is.
Right. Okay.
Classic colours used as well in the branding.
Red,
No.
green.
Yeah. Green, black and white. Just like classic gym.
Classic gym.
Got their pricing plastered all over. We're going to come back to the pricing.
Oh, well done though. Love pricing on the front and centre.
And this is how you know it's Canadian. So it's $9.99 bi-weekly. Because Canada is one of those countries that does things in fortnights.
Why? Why does it do that?
I actually think that's a good thing.
Why do you think that?
Because, and this is a big opinion of mine,
Okay.
if everybody was paid fortnightly
Right.
and all your bills were paid fortnightly,
Yeah.
people's cash flow would be so much better and so
Would
much
it?
more manageable. Yeah, absolutely. Makes a huge difference.
Does it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. The frequency of which we're paid isn't good here in the UK.
Okay. Would weekly be even better?
No, because I think it's easier to do fortnightly because you then have slightly larger sum for larger purchases. But I think it is proven to prevent getting into debt.
Wow. Okay. I'm loving that. I'm loving learning that.
So they do bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, which is
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, fortnightly.
Yeah, sure.
You said that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Love to repeat what a lady's just
So,
said.
yeah, I'm going to show you their site now.
Lovely.
This is what we're working with.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's all right, isn't
I
it?
don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll come back to green in a second. Yeah, I really like it. The contrast is good.
Easy calls to action. Join now. Get a free pass. It's got all their locations, different memberships that you can get.
It's not just fit-looking bros and
No.
people on there.
Quite
it's
good
normal-looking
diversity.
people doing stuff. There's a
Oldies.
man even older than me.
Oldies, youngies, lovely diverse mix of
Yeah,
people on
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Showing quite a lot of PT style stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to come back to the PT thing.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
But I imagine if it's your first time at a gym, you want a PT.
maybe.
Maybe not.
I mean, YouTube exists
That's true.
and the gram. You can follow loads of
Starting
fitness
at
stuff.
$10. I think the older you get, the more you think you want a PT. I know I did. 'Cause-
Fair. Again,
I really love this website.
yeah, it's all right.
It's not
isn't it?
perfect
But
by any stretch of the imagination, but it's
doing
lovely.
a solid job, isn't
Yeah.
it? I've had no like resounding without digging into it in loads of detail. It's got grab your free pass. Got excellent.
Yeah, a great use of calls to action.
Yeah.
I mean, that button does say on the grab for your free pass, they're using a really active set of words, grab your free pass.
Yeah.
But then the button says submit when it should say something like, let's go.
Yeah,
something
nice.
like that would be
Okay.
better.
Yeah.
I love it.
Again,
It's a
yeah.
really, it's a classic, it looks like it's a WordPress website or something like that where they've
It's got all their locations.
got all their locations on it. Wow, it is a long homepage. We haven't even got to that crazy footer.
Yeah, here's their footer.
Oh my word! That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. It doesn't.
But they have an app as well. So that maybe the app's
Yeah.
for access and stuff, and then their online coaching and nutrition and things like that.
Could you do me a quick favour and scroll down to the bottom? I think we should start checking whether copyright's up to date.
Oh, right. Okay.
Copyright up to date, 2024.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be a pretty big business, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
In terms of structure, if they've got at least 18 locations that I managed to count.
When we first started working for one of the UK's largest furniture retailers
Yeah.
in the UK, not going to name them, but they rhyme with Smoke Furnitureland.
Yeah.
Their copyright statement was out of date by 2 years.
Stunning.
Yeah, not that it matters. No, I mean,
Sure.
who cares? But yeah, I was. So
Things worth keeping up to date, though.
yeah, it's like
like
a
small
good
maintenance
hygiene
pieces.
signal for
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Cool. So that's their website.
Yep. Fitness World.
Fitness World. Now, the gym I've chosen to look at in specific detail
One of the ones in Vancouver.
in and around the Vancouver area, their Google star rating is 3.5.
Ooh.
Now that is fucking low because I decided I wanted to look at a gym
Yeah.
and I chose Canada because I wanted a new location.
Yeah.
And I looked at loads of gyms
Yeah.
and that is low. Like
Competitively, with
Absolutely.
what's your finger in the air average for Canadian gyms would be?
4.4.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. It's like a full star lower.
And how many
than the
reviews do
average.
they have? May I
They
ask?
have 446 reviews.
Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a slog to bring that up as well.
Yeah,
They've got to
it
get.
is. It really is. And they have mainly 5s and mainly 1s. There's nothing in between.
Oh wow!
Or like very small amounts in between. So
I'm
people
really
have strong opinions.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see why that is.
Mm.
That's really interesting.
So looking at their the most recurrent words in the reviews,
Yeah.
going from least mentioned to most mentioned,
Yeah.
we've got social distancing,
Okay.
bankrupt,
Oh dear.
0,
Right.
fee,
Right. Okay. So lots of people are mentioning fee in their reviews.
yeah, Steve Nash,
Oh dear. Oh, well, either he's killing it or he's one of the problems.
I think Steve Nash is related to the chain name. I think
Right.
it's Steve Nash Fitness World, but I think it's been rebranded as
Okay.
Fitness World.
Okay.
Credit card,
Right.
desk,
Right.
pay,
Right.
management,
This is really weird.
and trainer.
Wow. Okay.
Can I say, if I read those out to you and didn't tell you what the sector was, do you reckon you could guess? So you've got trainer, management, pay, desk, credit card, Steve Nash, fee, 0, bankrupt, social distancing.
No.
Nothing in there says equipment, fitness,
Yeah. Goals.
goals. Nothing in there says anything, does it?
No. Nothing.
So-
Yeah.
It's not good. Not good.
I've just realised that earlier on in this episode,
Yeah.
you mentioned it and we didn't. Neither of us really reacted. I sent you a picture of my thighs after a workout.
Yeah, you did.
And dear reader, they're like a milk bottle filled with Stilton. They are not pretty.
Yeah, but the endorphins were obviously running high.
Yeah.
You obviously felt pumped.
Yeah. God. You need to get some more friends. different ones. Anyway, back to our friends there. Sorry, I just remembered
better
that.
thighs.
Yeah, much better. There are better thighs out there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I've got one. I've got 4 reviews. I'm going to fire through them.
Okay, out of the 400 and something.
Yeah. But what I've got to say, I have skirted around and not. I'm not going to be reading out is, although it might touch on it briefly in some of these reviews, is what repeatedly kept coming up was people have tried to cancel their memberships and then been continuously charged for about 6 months and can't get a refund.
That's
Fucking
bad.
awful. Although,
Do you think that? Yeah.
I think that reflects on the person as much as the business. I'll just cancel my direct debit.
Yeah.
How are you gonna cancel?
So
Here's
soon.
my notice. Once it's done, cancel your direct debit.
Yeah. Can you do that then? As the consumer, you can cancel your own direct debit.
Yeah.
You're using the John, you're such a prick face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you not know that?
Because I'm fucking useless
You're
with
not
money.
in charge of money, are you?
No.
You can cancel
When I
your
was
own
in
direct
charge of
debit.
money, I had to live in my mum and dad's flat, and I had 2 guitars, and one of them didn't work.
So if you need any sales consultancy,
I'm brilliant at negotiating for businesses. I'm all right with money when it's like
when
gross
it's not
profit.
yours.
Yeah, and when it's mine, I just spend it on my friends and drugs. Well, not anymore. Now I just spend it on my friends and equipment for this podcast.
Literally that. Tech subscriptions. So most of the bad reviews were about that.
Right,
Couldn't
okay.
cancel, didn't refund me, but I haven't gone into those because they were boring.
And yeah, of course. And it's probably, there's 2 things there, isn't there? It could be that they aren't being clear with people as they sign up or during the sign up process if it's online that once you sign up, we will take the money for a year.
Yeah,
Or people are just being
morons.
pricks and going, or they're actually, sorry, no. So that would be people being morons.
Yeah.
Or the business being a moron because it's not saying it more clearly, or it might be just people cancelling and then just being dicks about it
Yeah.
and going, oh, I don't care whether I'm supposed to be paying for the whole thing. I've got such bad service. I want a refund now or whatever.
Exactly. There's like
Interesting.
a big combination of, there's just a lot of reviews with variations of that theme.
Right, okay.
Essentially.
All right.
And I've decided not to dig into those because that was boring.
Yeah, dull. Let's get to
So-
the good stuff.
First review I'm going to read is from T. Huang.
Nice.
Local guide, 46 reviews.
Brilliant. And is it an initial T?
Initial T.
Okay, cool.
So from 10 months ago. And actually, let me find... Actually, no, it's kind of irrelevant. But, the thumbnail image was their torso. Ripped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could have been theirs. May not have been.
Good point.
Mr. or Mrs. or they, T. Could be Hong. Is it Huang?
Yeah.
I think that might be pronounced Hong.
Hong. Okay, T. Hong.
Might be.
Okay.
Apologies.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
People with cool Asian names that
Yeah.
we fuck up.
True. So 10 months ago, and this is a 1-star.
Ooh.
Yeah, 1-star review.
1 star from Ripped T Hong.
The personal trainers here are overweight and have no muscle definition at this gym. How does that work? I couldn't take someone seriously if they were my personal trainer if they didn't practice what they preach. You guys need to up your standards for personal trainers. Continuing issues with cleanliness of the gym and people not putting their equipment and weights back properly. The main floor in the upstairs area looks like it hasn't been swept or mopped in months.
Wow.
Are there no staff that assist with cleaning in this gym? How frequently is it done? The staff at the front counter is too busy either flirting with each other or on their phones or gossiping to be present and give much acknowledgement of any of the members.
Oh, that's poor.
Yep. There are people who regularly park illegally along the fence and not in the actual parking spot. Also, I've noticed people parking handicapped and they don't have disability passes.
Oh my God.
I will update my review to reflect my experience once these issues are addressed and cleanliness is taken seriously.
Wow.
Good review.
Brilliant review, T
Isn't
Hong.
it?
That is
Yeah.
amazing. What were the highlights there? We had
Fat trainers.
Fat trainers.
Yeah, overweight personal trainers with no muscle definition, which is why the thumbnail of T Hong's body
Yeah.
is important.
Yeah, you don't want your and it's not necessarily that they're overweight because you could be a rugby player and overweight, but it sounds like what he's saying is they're not practicing what they preach.
Cleanliness as well, for me, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that is grim.
Like, main floor of the gym doesn't look like it's been swept or mopped. Like, that is fucking rank.
You know what we're both seeing there? We're both seeing nemesis of all cleaning, which is other people's hair.
Yeah, and sweat.
Oh, and it gathers up in the corners in gyms, doesn't it? Yeah. Ugh. Not the sweat necessarily, but the hair.
Yeah, the hair
Sweaty
does.
hair.
Yeah. And then the staff flirting with each other or on their phones. I've got to say, where I go swimming, I go early in the morning. There's someone on reception that doesn't even look up because they're on their phone.
That's just crappy.
It's really crappy.
Train that person.
Yeah. Just like, they shouldn't have their phone out.
Or just don't have a greeter. Don't have someone there who's on reception.
Yeah,
Just
that would be better.
have a WhatsApp.
Yeah.
The gym where I go, where I go once every 6 months, work out in Bedminster.
Yeah.
It's a local Bristol brand, really good. They often don't have someone on reception because they're often short staffed, and they just have a WhatsApp this number, and someone will be here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
we're
nice.
in. Yeah, but if there is a person on, they say hello to you and goodbye to you.
I used to use that gym a lot. They were great.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. And then the parking bit I care less about, but just quite, that's just like layers, isn't it, of annoyingness.
Once you get what is, I often say in sales, if you get, when you get one small yes during the sales process, or you collect little yeses, they lead to the big yes at the end. And ideally you just have a lot of small yeses and don't worry about the big yes because it makes it so natural. But you start getting small no's throughout the sale, and then they start spotting everything that's wrong with what you're offering, and that is what T Huang's doing.
Absolutely.
T Hong is doing, sorry. But the other thing, I really fucking hate people. Full stop.
Yeah, nice.
No, I really fucking hate people, or I hate the behaviour of parking in a fucking disabled space when you haven't got a pass.
Yeah, just weird.
Also, if you've ever had to drive someone somewhere who has a disability, and then you are that person, the fucking level of frustration
really
about
unfair.
Cunts being that entitled that you can park wherever you fucking like, typically in your fucking Range Rover.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Absolute scumbags. They should be rounded up, put in a camp, and then allowed to starve to death.
Wonderful. That is one, the first C-bomb, and two, that you've done on the poddy, which is wild because he C-bombs a lot. And two, the first touch towards cleansing.
Yeah.
Societal cleansing of arseholes.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Societal cleansing of arseholes is great. And we could also, if that didn't work, and our current businesses didn't work, we could just shorten it to cleansing of arseholes, and we could bleach ring pieces for a living.
Yeah, nice.
Down at Avonmouth.
Great. Loads to do down there. So yeah, that's the first review, and we have an owner response.
Yes!
Owner response. Owner response. Owner response. Owner response.
Owner response klaxon.
It's brief and it's not satisfying.
I'll tell you what. If we ever made sweet love, that's exactly how you describe it. Sorry,
Brief
when?
and not satisfying. So,
We'll never make love, just for the record.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Charlie would probably, die or just stop playing for the other side?
Yeah, that.
You already
Yeah.
broadly do. That's sweeping statements. Sorry.
Thanks for the constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. I assure you that all of our trainers are very well versed in all activities related to fitness.
Yeah.
Not satisfying.
No.
Not satisfying.
Take responsibility and apologise. It's not a car accident.
Fair enough that that first paragraph probably doesn't warrant much more than that. What about the cleanliness? What about your fucking staff flirting on the desk? What about the shitty parking?
The fucking hair on the floor.
Yeah, rank. Yeah. Anyway, next review.
Brill. This is great.
Is from 5 months ago.
Yeah.
So that it's newer than the last one. And this is from Gurleen Sindhu.
Nice.
1 star. I wish I could give this gym 0 stars.
I love that opening. It's such a trope.
It really is, isn't it? It gets me every time. If someone writes that, I'm reading it out.
Yeah.
The manager here is an absolute clown and incredibly degrading. He has no idea how to talk to members, both long time and new. It's shocking how rude and unprofessional he is, making it a very uncomfortable environment. He twisted his story and gaslights you into thinking that I, the member, is the problem. Maintenance is a joke. There's practically no team to speak of. Despite paying a maintenance fee every year, there have been 0 upgrades or improvements. Equipment is always broken and nothing ever gets fixed. It's clear they don't care about the gym. Multiple machine areas are broken for months, yet they say maintenance teams come often.
Wow.
Yeah. Just that the manager is an absolute clown is
Yeah.
great.
And I love
Thanks,
it when
Gurleen.
it looks, it feels like she's, they've, because I don't know, just because it's got girl in the name, I immediately assume presents female. A little bit of stomach rumble there might get caught on the mic. It feels like they've started to write it in a bit of a mood, but not when they're at their peak annoyed.
Yeah.
They've got home after a drive and gone, these are the points I need to hit. But they've started out with passion. Manager is an absolute clown.
Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely. So,
And if you're paying a maintenance fee, fix the equipment.
Yeah.
Or put in new stuff. That's what you pay the maintenance fee for.
That was common. And Workout do that, don't they?
Yeah,
You
it's
pay
really
your
good.
monthly membership, so it keeps your membership lower, and then once a year you pay a one-off payment.
Yeah, of like 20 or 30 quid. It's
which
still
means
tiny.
that then they've got a nice big pot to like refurb and they or like, you know, upgrade specific areas or machines. It works really well. But yeah, just that comes up quite a lot in the reviews around pricing. People are like, you've just taken $50 and I don't know why. And they're like,
they're not-
this is the one-off fee. It's always like not well communicated in that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 more.
Oh, great.
So we've got Anurite Core.
Right.
I think their name is, again, 5 months ago. They've left 11 reviews in total. This was just quite a random review. that
Nice,
I
but it's
liked.
from someone who reviews a lot of things.
Yeah. The music on the upper floor sucks.
I feel you, Andrew.
Yeah. Even my headphone are giving up. I don't know. Some trainer is giving a session to 3 to 4 people while using a mic on high volume with music like they're in a club, not a gym. There's no need of a mic and the music. Secondly, it's too suffocating, guys. Turn on your AC and some fans. Also, do something for the parking. It's full.
Wow.
I
Oh,
just like the scattered rumble of annoyance.
Started with a small no, lent
And
into all the
Anurite's
no's.
got home from the gym pissed
Yeah.
off. But yeah, also I find that highly annoying. Like, everyone at the gym is going to have headphones in.
Yeah.
That is like a very standard accessory now.
If they're not, they're older than me.
Yeah.
And you could have Radio 2 on quietly for those fuckers.
Exactly. They'd love that. Much better than like shit Euro club music.
Yeah.
That makes you feel like you're on the strip in Faliraki.
Yeah.
Awful.
With someone giving it the load to the beam with a really bad microphone in the spin
mate.
class.
No one wants that at the gym.
No.
No one wants that at the gym.
Wow.
So, final...
Any response to that?
No response.
Wow, come on, the gym.
I know. Do you know what I think's funny is the gym response so far was the only one I could find was about the trainers, and I think they've taken that as like a personal, and that's the only bit they commented on from that whole review.
Yeah.
I think that was like I'm not out of shape.
Yeah.
I know everything there is to know about kettlebells. And that's like their insecurities have been tapped into, but then they've just anyway.
Yeah.
So the final review that I'm going to read and has pictures.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
love a picture on the
We
pod.
absolutely do. This review is from MI.
MI. So Mississippi has, I presume, the state, given that they've used the state
has fed
initial.
back.
Well,
So this is from a year ago, so it's a little bit older.
yep.
They've left 5 reviews
Right.
in total. So please clean this gym. During my workout today, I had the pleasure of touching whatever this is. I have seen many unsanitary things at this gym, but it seems to be getting worse. Staff clearly do not care, and I'm extremely concerned and disappointed.
Oh my God.
Would you
Have
like
got a
to
picture
see?
of the thing?
So whatever it is, they've wiped it.
Right. Ah! So we're looking at what looks like
A bit of kitchen roll.
a bit of kitchen roll with. You have to pray that that's some sort of chocolate sauce.
I think it might be grease.
Oh, okay. But still. Oh my God, that looks vile.
It's fucking gross, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, it looks like shit. That's what it looks like. But I think it might be grease. The only thing I would say is they've also shown where they've wiped it from on the machine.
Oh, okay.
And you would only have grease around a moving component of a machine, wouldn't you? Like a bike chain, whatever. The part of the machine they photographed is like a static fixed metal handle. So it's not moving. So whatever the fuck that is should not be there.
No. And also...
See what I mean? Oh, hang on. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that bit slides up and down, so that's lubing it. That's...
Excellent hand action for that, by the way. Yeah. That's what I was about to say is also you don't want lubrication in the wrong place at the gym, if you don't mind my saying. Because
Absolutely
people
not.
are under pressure. Like you're...
It's fucking gross. Whatever that is,
Yeah.
I would never go back there. That's disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
I go to a inexpensive gym. I use an Everyone Active, which is a huge chain here in the UK.
Right.
Absolutely sufficient. Always clean. There are 2 cleaners whenever I go on shift. Someone's cleaning downstairs where the pool area is. Gym is upstairs. There's always someone in there cleaning.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, that's good.
I cannot picture a time I've been there that at some point during my gym session, someone hasn't been cleaning stuff down, hoovering, wiping stuff. Like, cleanliness is great there.
Yeah.
It's not got the newest stuff. It isn't huge. It isn't like one of these sexy CrossFit places with pretend turf that you push along the like trail weights or whatever they are.
Dragging tyres behind you.
Yeah. No like ropes to climb. But it has everything you should need. It is reasonable. And I've never seen anything like that.
No. Can we just... I really want you to name check the gym again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to repeat your review. What was the gym?
Everyone Active.
Absolutely sufficient.
Is that what I said? Oh no, that feels bad.
Yeah, because you then went on to give them quite a glowing review.
Oh no,
But you're saying sufficient because it's cheap, right?
Also, because I was a member of David Lloyd, which is a really expensive
All right, Queen Elizabeth.
gym chain in this country.
Yeah.
And I've also been a member of Nuffield.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
So there are points in time where I've spent quite a lot of money on.
Why have you fallen down the chain of gyms to this slum?
Because...
Personal life moment.
Wow.
Which has been edited.
No, it's not. When I was I'll get into it. When I was a member of David Lloyd, it cost me £120 a month.
Yeah.
Which is quite a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
For a gym.
Particularly when you go away for a 2 or 3 week holiday.
Although you can always pause memberships.
Can you?
Yeah, you should always ask because they do let you.
That's great for 2 great financial advice things.
Yeah, you should. They do.
Okay.
They do let you do that. The David Lloyd that I was a member of was probably really nice in the 90s.
Right.
They had the machines were great. The variety of machines you could use and like new equipment was really good.
Yeah.
It was pretty well maintained, but like there were gaps for me.
Right. Okay.
Also, a lot of children. Not a fan.
Oh yeah, it's
not
real,
a fan.
Yes, it's got real
family energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great if you're a family, but not if you're
not.
Standard human. Oh no, that is standard humans, isn't it? We're the weird ones.
Yeah, we are.
Without families.
Yeah, no, we have families, we just don't have children.
Yeah, that's true.
My family is a cat. But also, as someone who likes to go swimming, their lane set up and lane etiquette in those gaffs are not for me.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't a
D1.
financial choice.
No, absolutely not.
It was a convenience and quality choice.
Also, the locations of them in and around where I live aren't that close. So you're committing to driving there.
Yeah.
Don't want to always do that. I quite like to just cycle to the gym or run to the gym.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be closer. And I can I loved the outdoor pools and all of that shit. The only reason I'm not a member of Nuffield is location.
Right.
That's the only reason. That was really nice.
Is that the one in the centre of Bristol?
I went to the one on the Triangle, yeah. And there's no kids.
And it's right above a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
It's just like you feel-
Waitrose.
Oh yeah, it used to be a Whole Foods,
It's
didn't it, in the
Waitrose.
old days? You feel like you live in San Francisco if you go there.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Yeah.
But also a lot of students. But so when I say sufficient for everyone active, I just mean like I now pay £28 a month.
Yeah.
Which is really reasonable.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, it's just there's no bells and no Belgian whistles.
Yeah, no Belgian whistles.
Yeah.
That's
That's a Josh.
if you haven't, sorry?
That's from Josh.
Yeah, no, it's from the Adam Buxton podcast,
Oh.
which is, I think, and that bit was inspired by
Acorns.
the Adam and Joe show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acorns, where
Yeah.
people conflate two different
Bells and
sayings.
whistles, yeah. So that's the only reason I say that.
Nice. Okay.
I don't want to be negative about Everyone Active because I do rate it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I knew you weren't really being negative, which is why I lent
But
on it.
but it don't go there and expect like, you know, GHDs in the dressing room, which you do have at David Lloyd.
What's a GHD?
A hair
Drugs?
straightener.
Oh. I'm like that.
THB.
You come out really buff because you did some GHDs in the changing room.
Off your nut, crawling out to your car. Yeah, that's what it's lacking.
Yeah.
But I own my own GHDs. The fuck do I need to use some that someone else has run through their rank hair?
Yeah, they're going to have hair in.
Back to the rank hair.
But at least it's been sterilised with heat.
Also, there were flies in the showers at David Lloyd when I went there.
That is not on. I don't mind that in a hot country where it's very difficult to control flies because it's hot.
Little tiny ones as well.
Like fruit flies.
Yeah.
But for bums. Gross. They can get right in there, and once as you get older,
Bum flies.
you leave a little hole probably because your sphincters aren't as tight, are they?
Oh, I don't know.
Have a look at mine. You could probably, if I open my mouth real wide, you could probably see light through my anus.
You're so disgusting. I don't know why I hang out with you. No. Anyway, that's my gym feedback.
Yeah.
That's gyms in Canada, baby.
Gyms in Canada.
Other things I noticed on the old gyms in Canada front was, generally reviews much better than Fitness World. Fitness World gets torn the fuck apart, like
In every
broadly.
location?
Yeah, because of their charging.
Right.
They just keep charging people.
Okay.
That's what most people are complaining about. There were loads of good reviews about the PTs
Right.
and the people. So like it was a mixed bag, but it was mainly 5s or 1s. There was
Right.
nothing in between, which always makes me pretty skeptical.
Yeah.
Also notice, so I think Canada must have quite a big military presence.
Probably.
Is there like, I don't know.
Mate, if you were next to America and its political turbulence, you'd probably get a big army just in case.
Yeah, so I noticed that a lot of gyms prioritise veterans and serving military members
Yeah.
in terms of memberships. I'm sure they
Yeah.
probably do in this country as well. It's just
Maybe.
not something I've ever noticed when I've looked at a gym website.
It's a really North American thing to do. I'm not so
Right, okay.
sure about Canada, but I imagine that's inherited. We're starting to do it more over here where we'll say, oh, well, you know, we're really, this is a special deal for veterans and stuff. It's starting to come
okay.
in. And I think that's just, we're catching it from America. Like in America, often, and I think it's illegal to do in this country unless you're going somewhere on duty. But in America, they'll often recommend that you travel in your army uniform or your navy uniform or your
Really?
Air Force uniform. Yeah, because
Just
you
you get
get
treated with
entry
more
into
respect.
the airline lounges, you get upgrades and all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Whereas over here, you're not allowed to wear it, I think, because A, it makes you a target, and B, because maybe you do get treated differently. And they don't want the Biloddies in the UK getting treated differently. Biloddies meaning squaddies there, obviously,
Okay.
not the actual
I thought you meant Bill
naturalist.
Okay.
Naturalist.
Yeah, just not something I'd ever picked up on before, but a lot of gyms seem to offer discounts, but also have like specific times
Yeah.
and parts of the gym.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm not sure I'd want to go to a gym that had a special part for, like, infantrymen. Because they're just rifle fodder, aren't they? They're terrifying people.
I mean, sign me up.
If you are in the services and...
If you have a uniform.
Yeah. if you've never been in the service, but you're one of those pretend people who go along to Remembrance Day parades and pretend that you were in the army, Charlie will sleep with you. Just make sure you tell
That
her
is
all
not
about
true. My
Okay.
dad listens to this.
Okay. No, but I mean sleep. You'll just cuddle.
Okay.
Sorry, Charlie's father, casting nasturtiums
He's
upon your
joking, Dad.
wonderful daughter. Yeah.
Anyway,
He's joking, Dad. Oh, God. Sorry, Mr. Hunt. Genuinely.
You
I
can
feel
call him
awful.
Andy. It's fine.
I know, I feel like after I've just said we should go back a pace. And once I've built up his trust and respect again,
Then
maybe
you
we
call
can
him
get to
Andy.
first names.
Yeah, lovely. Anyway, that is Jim's.
Jim's. Okay. Wow. So what was your big... So a big thing was... It's so common, isn't it?
Cleanliness, mate.
Yeah.
It's fucking rule one.
Cleanliness and communication, basically.
But also, not to become an absolute business wanker in the midst of this, cleanliness can mean a lot of things in a business. Like,
Okay, talk to me.
In the businesses we're reviewing, it means literal cleanliness and hygiene, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of no fucking hairballs, no bed bugs, no dirty sheets, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But actually, cleanliness in a business can mean, people need order and organisation and a sense of hygiene in what they're doing. And that can be from like where you're sat day to day doing your work to what you're working off of, what you're sitting next to, like just like the basic hygiene areas, like,
Yeah.
you know, good old Maslow.
Yeah.
That hygiene is the fucking bottom layer.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Make sure people are using good systems, good tools. Like, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
People don't want to operate in mess, whether that's going to the gym, staying in a hotel, or working.
Yeah.
Like, it's hygiene 101.
Good point.
Yeah.
101. Love that. And as you that thing, and these guys are failing on both of those. They're failing on real hygiene.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine doing a press up and you're inhaling
Yeah,
hair.
mate. If I could smell someone's sweat on a mat, I'd leave.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But two, they haven't got the processes and systems in place that make it easy
to
for people to
cancel,
manage
change.
their
Yeah.
subscriptions.
Or understand them. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
that was pretty good, actually.
yeah.
We pulled that right out of there.
Yeah,
didn't
it's like we
Might know
do
what we're
business
doing.
consultancy.
Yeah, crikey.
Let's take it a step further in terms of consultancy, because I know both you and I like to think about how the stars affect our clients.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
obviously, no, I'm going to keep this edifice up.
Yeah. Can you?
It's important.
Because if someone doesn't know that this is fucking sarcasm, then they shouldn't be
They
listening.
shouldn't ever work with us and stop listening.
Yeah.
But yeah, star signs are important at work, and they're not bullshit. Let's be clear. And I asked Simon Novichuk,
Yeah.
resident horoscoper,
Astrologer.
Yeah,
Business astrologer.
yeah, business astrologer.
Yeah.
He's the only one in the world, as far as we're aware. And if anybody else does it, we'll sue you for copyright. Even though you couldn't sue for a person, but.
Okay.
In many ways, he's a chat GPT that we've built. So he's based on some incredible astrologers.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I've got a really bad cold, and it's all I can do not to go. And so, now I can say astrologer. Listen to the clarity in that. And that's because my ear, nose, and throat is very clear. But the mucus I've just swallowed has gone straight into my...
You are so disgusting. I got to eat in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if you had that in your headphones.
Anyway, carry
Sorry,
on.
everyone. Simon Novichuk says that the best star sign to work in or run a gym might just be Leo.
Okay. August.
Yeah. Leos are natural motivators with big personalities.
Yeah.
And their charisma can light up any room. Known for their confidence and energy, they thrive in roles like personal trainers or group fitness instructors. Leos love the spotlight, so leading a packed class or coaching clients toward their goals would be right up their alley.
Nice.
I like that.
Are Leos good at cleaning?
Shall I
Or
ask?
hiring cleaners?
Yeah, no. Then natural motivators, so they might be good at hiring a right cleaner.
Great.
And,
Okay. Well, then, yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I need to, let's go back to the other GPT. There he is. Hello, Simon. Hello, Simon. Let's have this week's star sign horoscope for Leo, please, Simon. It's taking a little while. Oh, here we go. Oh dear. Nice. I mean, this guy is on fire. Ever since you suggested he maybe read the works of Tony Robbins.
Yeah, it
He's-
does help. It just
yeah.
gives a bit more oomph behind it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
because before he just really... His
Quite
two
floaty.
main influences were Simon Sinek and Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah.
I'm never going to stop saying Gary Vaynerchuk.
No, good. You shouldn't.
But he's read more of the incredible works of Robbins.
Yeah.
He's just there's a real boost to him. So your star sign, your horoscope this week, if you're a Leo, is with the sun lighting up your 4th house of foundations. This week is all about strengthening the core of your business. All core strengthening, and we're doing gyms.
Lovely.
Focus on building a solid base, whether it's refining your systems, boosting team morale, or creating a loyal customer base. Venus also moves through your 2nd house of values,
Filthy.
urging you to invest in what truly matters to you. This is a powerful time to set roots, clarify vision, and create lasting value. Trust your instincts, Leos, and remember, a strong foundation fuels an unstoppable rise.
Oh, that was great.
Killing it.
That was really good.
Yeah. Well done, Simon. Thank you for that.
And if you'd like to be on our mailing list, we will be No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Simon is releasing a book.
Yeah, you can buy our book next year. Yeah, and as a final goodbye, I'd just like to say we are in Nine Tree Studios.
Yeah.
And if you want to record your poddy here, you definitely should.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
It's really good. And I don't know whether you joined us for the last episode. One would hope that you did.
Yeah.
If you did, it's not their fault that I forgot to turn on all of the lights.
Yeah. And that we look like we're in a freezer.
It is a delightful studio.
Yeah.
It's very easy to use. I don't take instruction well. And Charlie wasn't listening when Russell, who owns the place,
I don't care.
told us.
No.
So, but
but-
yeah, Nine Tree Studios.
Yeah, lovely here, guys.
And they've got a really big, if you do video and stuff, they've got a huge sound stage, I guess you call it, big black box.
Massive. I mean, calling it a box is not
Yeah,
fitting.
it's huge.
It's massive. It's like 4 basketball courts.
Yeah, yeah. Come and use it if you need that kind of space. And they've got
Yeah.
a photography place for fashion shoots. It's really good here. We really appreciate the support and help they're giving us with the podcast to be
Yeah.
able to get this quality content out to people.
Yeah, without sounding like we're in a baked bean tin.
Yes. And without my dog snuffling Charlie's down belows.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, subscribe. Hey, thanks for joining us. If you enjoy what we do, it would mean the world if you could subscribe. It really helps us out. And if you like this episode, there's a button specifically for that. And just remember, you don't need all the answers to get started on something new. Start anyway, and let the questions guide you forward. Go get 'em, champ.